Hi everyone and welcome back to Leighton Vans. Now as you can see, we're not in the showroom, we're not in our workshop, we are actually in the centre of excellence down at EBC headquarters in Northampton. Now I've got Stefan here who is race technical and development manager.
That's correct, yeah.
Boom, got it. So we've been working together now for
6 months?
6 months, 7 months.
Yeah.
Obviously behind the scenes, Stefan has been absolutely instrumental in getting this Transporter big brake kit over the line for our customers. So again, we can't thank you and EBC enough.
Absolutely fine.
So yeah, what we're doing here, Stefan?
So when we had you down for our Cars and Coffee event, it was great and it was amazing to have you down here. We worked very closely with Leighton, providing all of their components for the Transporters currently and hopefully doing a bit more in the future. We engineered this kit bespoke to Leighton, so they are the only ones that can offer this at the moment, so that is great for them and it's good for us as well. We love that working relationship. So we're going to go and do a bit of a tour, show them how it's all made and where it all comes from. So let's get on with it.
Super excited. I mean, this place is just, I mean, we've just come back from Vegas at SEMA, where everything is vast, and then we think that the LV2 showroom's big. The LV2 workshop, this place is just next level, and you're expanding it as well.
We are expanding the race division so we can churn out more kits and develop a lot more products.
And hopefully some new Leighton products, but we're not going to say anything about that just yet. So let's get cracked on.
Let's go.
First stop on our EBC factory tour today is the Race Assembly Centre. Now, I mean, I'm blown away by this, by the sheer scale of it already. And this is only one section of how many? Lots? Lots. So as we can see, we've got some of our discs already out on the table. We've got one of our calipers sat here. We've got the EBC guys behind us actually building some of our calipers up at the minute. And we've got some of our spec discs sat on the bench there, I'm guessing they have been finishing off or getting ready to go, be matched with the calipers and the rest of the assembly that's getting packed. So blown away already. We've got some testing to do on a couple of little tweaks on the discs, which I'll share with you later on, because that should be not a massive thing, but just one of those things that we've noticed now that we've had the kits for a couple of months. So we're going to get my van on EBC's ramp, do a little bit of testing later on. But for now, we're going to carry on with the tour and see just how big this place really is. So we're just over at the other end of the mezzanine in the Race Assembly Centre. We've got one of the guys at EBC actually just building one of our calipers up. It's having the pistons fitted, the bleed nipples, the crossover pipe, things like that. So basically the caliper is being taken from raw metal work to have all its accessories fitted on there, which is pretty cool to see. So we just thought we'd lay out for you guys all of the different colours that EBC manufacture for us. Obviously we've got the black, the red, the blue, which obviously tends to be the most popular, probably the red and the blue. However, we've also obviously got the black for that stealth look on the big brake kit. We've got the yellow as well, which is obviously a bit of a brighter colour. And we've now introduced, EBC have very kindly for us introduced our very own custom colour, for which we've gone for the green that appears on the Leighton logo. So we've got every colour to suit every sort of style and colour combination of van. If you've got green stitch leather, we've got a green kit. If you've got red stitch leather, we've got a red kit. So these are the colours that are available and they're all in stock, ready to go. So next step of the tour, we're in the race production hall, which is filled to the brim with state-of-the-art CNC machines. I think there's 1, 2, 3, there's 5 CNC machines in here, there's a lot going on, and there's one man, Mike, who's running it all in here. So every one of your brake kits, the 6-pot calipers, the brackets that the calipers mount to, has been manufactured by Mike on these CNC machines, which is really awesome to see. I absolutely adore the fact that everything that EBC do is made in Northampton in the UK. That's a massive, massive boost for British production, and we want to harness that as much as we can. So it's quite loud in here, as I'm sure you can tell. Mike's just talking us through all the different CNC machines and what they do, which is really interesting. And then we'll move on to the next step. So next stop, we've just popped into the Centre of Excellence here at EBC in Northampton, and as you can see, we've got the LV demo van on the ramp behind us. Now, I thought we were just coming down for a factory tour. However, Stefan has stolen the keys from my van and said, no, it's going on a ramp, there's some stuff happening. So what we've done is we've actually done a revised front disc for the big brake kit upgrade. No major changes at all, other than it is more aesthetically pleasing. That's it, basically. The performance is still the same, the stopping power is still the same. It just looks a bit better, which is what we're always trying to do. We're always trying to tweak things, make things better, make them better looking for you, the customer. So just want to add in as well that obviously you can see on my van behind me here that we've got the hubs are actually silver. Now, they're not going to come like that. These are a prototype part for what we've been doing, changing just those couple of little bits on the disc. So rest assured, when this change comes into play, all of the kits and all of the hubs, they will be black. And what we're also doing is a rear disc and pad upgrade. So we're using the same disc on the rear as on the front, but in an OEM size, and we're also putting the yellow stuff pads to match the front pads in the rear as well. So, I mean, the front kit is absolutely amazing. I can't imagine the braking power of this van being any better. However, I'm sure I will stand corrected when I've gone back up the M1 in this with the rear disc and pad upgrade on it. So that is something that's going to be available right now through our store. Give us a call or drop us an email, or pop in and see us if you want some information and you want to see how the full EBC brake kit looks on our demo van. So we just stood outside the press works. We're about to go in. We're doing it in this corridor because it is extremely loud with all the machinery that's going off in there. As you can see, only special people get to go behind this door. But basically, from what I can gather from Stefan, say we've not been in there yet, this is where things get put through the presses, like the backing plates for the pads, all of that other stuff. But then things have to go through the rumbler to smooth them down. They then have to go through another process and another process and another process. So Stefan's about to go and take us round and show us what happens through there step by step. So, and also something cool about the floor to stop it from shaking the building to pieces. So let's go and have a look. So we're in one of the warehouses here at EBC. We've had to high-vis and boot up, but this is one run out of hundreds. This is just absolutely enormous. I mean, the range of discs and pads that we've got down here is mental. I mean, we've got Ford Galaxy 16 plate, VW Transporter 1999. That was lucky, wasn't it? And then, I mean, Stefan's been showing us, they've got pads on the shelf for Crown Victorias, Austin Princesses, just whatever vehicle you can throw at these guys, they will have the pads on the shelf for it. And they will either have yellow stuff, green stuff, red stuff, all the different types of all the different pads. And it is just enormous. I look at LV2 and go, we've got a lot of stock. We haven't got anything compared to these guys. So that's it, we've had a good tour around the warehouse. I am absolutely blown away by just the vast scale of this place. It's mind-bending. I mean, we've got a 3-tier mezzanine there and then all this racking, it's just bonkers. But what I really want to show you is I've just noticed, out of all of these boxes that are going to Taiwan, France, Germany, Italy, all over, I've just spotted Leighton Vans Limited. So we've got some kits in here waiting to come up. If we can get them in my van, I'm going to take them back up with me, but just really cool to see the Leighton Vans name in all of this enormous space. So really, really cool. Right, so that's our tour of EBC complete. We've been around every nook and cranny of this building, and as you can see, it is vast. So it's been super impressive to go around and just have a look at how our big brake kits are made. And I'm super, super proud that every bit of our, or nearly every bit of our big brake kit is manufactured in this unit and designed and engineered and tweaked all here in Northampton. So I'm super proud, and so are the guys at EBC, that they are made in the UK. Now, we've got some really cool stuff on the way. I'm not going to talk too much about that, but obviously you have seen the rear disc and pad upgrade in the same OEM size, but grooved and vented with the yellow stuff pads that we've fitted to the demo van today. That will be on the website, hopefully by the time you guys watch this video, so keep an eye out for that. And if you've got any questions, drop us a message, pick the phone up or ping us an email, and we'll be straight back to you.